Hey, getting ready to take off on Stars Across Kentucky here at WRVK. I enjoy this part of the day just about probably more than anything when I've got guests coming in here. And we have a guest, I'm sure that there are some young people that are listening, a hairdresser that's listening, and no telling who all's in the hair shop.
There's never any telling, no.
So, Erin Grace, howdy and welcome.
Well, thank you, Charlie. Thank you for having me, and Jeff, yeah.
This is, and we'll get to Jeff. I'll get him in a minute. Right now, Erin and I, we met at the hair shop.
We did, it's true.
And we could not like each other because Terry put us face to face, head to head.
Terry is my number one wing woman, or like hype woman, yes.
All right.
Thank you, Terry.
And your helper you've known for a considerable long time, Jeff Richey here from over in Berea, Kentucky?
Yes, sir. For about 25 years.
So, and his, what is it? The Sweet Spires?
We call ourselves as a duo. We've both played in a lot of different configurations with each other and with other people, but this particular act, we call it we call it the Sweet Spires. It's a native plant to Kentucky, so
Beautiful and difficult to eradicate.
that means that you, when you hang in there, you hang tough, right?
That's right.
yeah.
We've been doing stuff as the Sweet Spires for about 4 years.
And Jeff is a prolific songwriter, and every time you turn around, he's written a new song. And he writes songs for me to sing, like he writes songs with my voice in his head, and I was like, "Here, sing this."
Not all of which she wants to
Sometimes I don't like them, and I say, "No, Jeff, we're not doing that one." But
well, you have to, you have to, Dave.
But it's really fun. And then I've written probably not nearly as many as Jeff has. Like maybe in my whole life, I've written like 15 or 20 songs. So Jeff plays those along with me too. So.
Well, let's get into a song, or maybe, and I want to get some more information from you for the folks that are listening out there. Erin Grace is our guest today on Stars Across Kentucky. She's a native of Louisville, Kentucky, and we're happy to have you. I've been a year getting her up here.
Well, I've been in Rockcastle for 10 now, so.
It's not easy getting these guests sometimes to the station.
No, it takes a lot
You
of
have to be
coordination.
patient and wait.
Yeah.
And I waited you out there.
You did. You
All
got
right,
it.
Erin Grace, take it
All right,
over.
you ready for? We're gonna play a song that Charlie, I know you know. You've played it a lot on this station, so thank you for that. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
There's a party in the holler, and I know I'm gonna go. Staying home just wouldn't feel right. But at 3 in the morning, the cops they get bored, so I think I'll just spend the night in the back of my Subaru. In the back of my Subaru. Oh, the things I do in the back of my Subaru. I met a Charlie.
All right, Gabby, that was for you. She hit me hard with that real fast, and boy, I tell you what, I mean, I think that's better live than recorded. you knocked it.
Well,
right
thank
out.
you. I've recorded that a couple of different times. Once with Jeff and once with
Jeff, you did a great job on that song.
Thank you very much. I
Great
appreciate it.
blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been playing together a long time, so we've been playing that song together for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. We met at a community production of Jesus Christ Superstar. So we were both singing, and then I recommended that Erin audition for another band,
Yeah.
which she did,
Yeah.
and then eventually pilfered her
Yeah, he did. He did.
for a film project.
Yeah, we had Denver Burton. He's liking your music
Oh,
too.
thanks.
You got a lot of requests for that Subaru song.
It's a catchy little number.
It's a catchy
yeah.
little number.
I
Yeah.
do like it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, real quick, we got to touch on, you're a teacher
I
in
am.
Erin County.
Yep, yep.
And what grade do you teach?
Well, I'm a high school teacher, so I just finished my 10th year teaching at Rockcastle County High School, but I taught for 10 years before that in Oldham County, so I'm now in my 21st year of teaching. Yeah, and I teach, I started out teaching Spanish. I've taught Spanish for the vast majority, of the time. And then 3 years ago, I started teaching education classes, so for kids who think they want to be teachers when they grow up. And then just recently, I got certified for social studies. So this coming year, I'll also be teaching social studies.
Okay.
So I'm a hodgepodge teacher.
Well, but it's good because you've got a lot of broad perspective there for those kids.
Yeah. Well, when I started teaching, I really liked Spanish, and I was just there to speak as much Spanish as I could. And I've gotten to like the kids more and more. I've always liked the kids. But like, it doesn't, the subject, no, the subject doesn't matter to me as much as it used to. Like, I like the kids more than the subject, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, absolutely. And Jeff, what about you? What do you do?
I teach at Berea College, and have for about almost 25 years, about 25 years.
Amazing. 2 teachers on one show.
Right?
Well, we have a lot of
No, 3 teachers
Yeah,
on one
3,
show.
right?
We're hardly
Yeah.
working, so we have a lot of spare time.
Yeah,
right?
we got time for music in the summer.
Yeah, and what do you teach over at Berea College?
I'm in the Department of Asian Studies, so I teach about China and Japan.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and he gets to go to China and Japan every
I do,
now and then.
every now and then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you have to be in that great college over there. Yeah.
You want to know what you're talking about?
It's a great college. It is.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
happy to be
Alright.
at Berea, that's for sure.
Let's get another song here.
Okay,
We'll get
so
some chatter.
so this song that we're gonna play, this song is called Disputana.
Also by Erin.
Yeah, well, so
Kinda.
this song started as the directions to the Clear Creek Schoolhouse over there in Disputana. And so Philip Gilbert wrote out these beautiful directions, and part of it said, like, your GPS won't work well in these sweet hills of Disputana. So, like, I mean, it was like in narrative form, these directions. And I gave them to my friends in Louisville and everywhere, so they could come if they wanted to. And somebody was like, you need to turn these directions into a song. So the directions themselves are very beautiful.
And I've used the song's lyrics as directions
Yeah,
from time to time.
because it talks about the middle fork, and if you know your way there from Berea, there's that three-way fork.
When did you catch up with the community of Disputanas? When you moved here?
No, it was before that. I knew some folks through Berea that were kind of in the greater Clear Creek metropolitan area. So there's there's a lot going on down. There's a little theater group down there. There's like music, or they're used. I don't know how much is still going on, but at that time there was always something going on down there. And I just had friends that I went to college in Lexington, and I had friends that were connected to Berea from Lexington, and somehow that's how I met my husband who lives down here, and
And on it goes.
And on it goes. Yeah.
So
anyway,
here's the direction to
Disputana. So this song, and then what's interesting too is you another one of your guests, Katie Grace, who I'm not related to, even though we have the same last name. She has a song called Disputana as well, but she is from Disputana, and her song is about like having deep, deep, deep roots in Disputana. It's a beautiful song. My song is about being an interloper and coming there.
Okay.
Enjoying it.
Let's hear Disputana.
lonesome little town, spending my summer in the summer. At least I know my way around the trees and the spring. I'm gonna put my burden down, hope I don't fall too far. In this lonesome little town, I'll wait the winter through. GPS don't work here, but boy, sure do we. Take the middle fork when you see three. Dispute Anna. Fire dancing girl, hope she saw me too. She had dirt between her toes, sunshine on her soul. Changed the piece of my whole world, watched through her just to see. It was still, I suppose, thought about the rain, I thought about the trees. GPS don't work here, boy, sure do we. Break the middle fork when you see three. Dispute Anna.
And the people isn't
Needed some space, sweet hills were calling. One get out the race and live life simpler. But it's not the case. The country nights are lonesome. Dispute Anna. GPS don't work here, boy, sure do we. Take the middle fork when you see three. Dispute Anna. Dispute Anna. Dispute Anna.
Boy, that's good. Well, you got an awesome voice.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. And by the way, you're very professional, because when his capo slipped on him there, you never missed a beat. That is a true professional.
Well, he's had to cover for me more times than I've ever had to cover for him. So.
And you know, you can't, when you're on stage, you never know when those little things are going to happen. And you're on a world stage today.
Don't remind us, Charlie. It's just you.
We'll be back here in just a moment. But now you're killing it. And while we're, you can talk about your band or whatever on Facebook, because I got to take a short break here.
Okay.
Okay.
When is it not very
Oh, like, we're talking to
go, hey!
Hey, Facebook land. So on the radio, they're playing like something else.
I'm playing commercials.
Oh, okay. And then the Facebook people are.
We're a commercial-free space. So it's pretty commercial already. This doesn't even help for us. It's Sweet Spires, and we're glad to be here. That's for sure.
Yeah. This is a rare public appearance.
We are a reclusive Kentucky music
When was the
duo.
last time we played out anywhere? I mean, it's been maybe over a year.
About a year. We were supposed to play
Something in October.
the acoustic guitar project in Lexington last October, and then Erin
I got
had
sick.
a health issue, and we were still part of the program, but they were showing a video we had sent them, which was different than the live thing. But that was the second time we tried to do that.
Yeah.
We'd had a couple of hiccups, but anyway, we don't do stuff very often anymore, and
Well, you should. And I was sitting here thinking, and of course, you've been through many school openings yourself. I thought, what a great act to have on an opening day of school inside of all that chatter.
yeah, they do that.
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'd have to think about which song or songs would be appropriate for that.
Probably not super.
Probably not.
Well, it'd be for the teacher. I mean, I figured most all the teachers could handle it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, you got a great voice, and the music is just good old typical country music. I actually listened to many of your songs. I think I had 4 or 5 CDs.
Yeah. There was one that, like I say, Jeff is a prolific songwriter, so there was one that I don't think I could find, because he uploaded, like, all of our music onto WRVK's, like, playlist digitally or whatever, so we can play anything at any time. But there was, like, one I don't think I had, but I had most of them. So.
Okay, take a song, because we're getting ready to take off.
All right.
Back on Stars Across Kentucky, and sort of found a crown jewel right here in the county one day when I was getting my hair cut there at Petticoat. And Terry just naturally had already met this young lady here, and she said, "Mr. Napier, you got to meet Erin." And I said, "Hi."
Yeah.
And from that, we got to talking, and I listened to her songs, and I really, like I said, I think you're an extremely good entertainer.
Well, thank you.
Extremely good. I mean, you got a great voice.
I appreciate that. And I don't normally meet people with my head full of foil, but I had a full head full of, I looked like a space alien.
I was thinking about bowing.
That's not my typical look to meet the Rockcastle DJ or anybody else, but
But it all worked.
it did. It did.
I mean, we clicked
We did. We've been buddies ever since.
ever since. Absolutely. And, of course, naturally, y'all were talking about events that you are not doing. You need to be doing some
There's a lot of
events
those.
for sure, because there's a lot of talent here. And
We
very
appreciate
personal on the microphone, and so you got it all connected here.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, what you got?
So this is a song Jeff wrote, so I'll let Jeff tell you about it.
All right, Jeff, lay it out.
Sure. This is a song called All the Way Home. And it's unusually for me, it's a song that started with words. I usually start with music and find words later on. But I was walking down the street at the beginning of the pandemic. We were no longer going to work, going to school. I had 2 kids at home and so forth. We're all so trapped in this house together, so we get out of the house as often as we could. And I was walking the dog. And I was walking down my street and thinking about all the folks far away and how much harder it was going to be to see them for a while. It's hard to remember now, but we had no idea, what was going on, how long this was going to last, et cetera, et cetera. We weren't even clear maybe about how the disease was spreading, and so we were super cautious. And I started to think about lots of folks, but I especially thought about my parents who were in their late 70s and live about 250 miles away from here. And I thought, well, I don't know when I'm going to see them again, and I hope that they stay in good health and, all those kinds of things. So and then it became a song about anybody who's far away that you care about and wanting to stay connected with your feelings about them despite the distance. And so it's called All the Way Home.
So you put the lyrics and music together and then said, "Erin, this is your song."
He's done that quite a few times. Said, here's a song, and
Well, and this was one of the first songs we did for this project as well. It's on our first album as well. I think it's the first track on the album. So anyway, it's called All the Way Home.
Yeah.
And it goes like this.
When you're far away, too far for my voice to carry love and light to you. On a stormy sea or out on the lonesome prairie, love and light to you all the way home. When the sickness steals away all the joy of living, love and light to you. When you're hurt, so hurt that you move past all forgiving, love and light to you all the way home. All the way home, all the way home, all the way home. I can see the light, though I'm miles from my home, my home, my home, sweet home. Love and light to you all the way home. When the world is cold and the heart within you's frozen, love and light to you. When you lack the strength to embrace the life you've chosen, love and light to you all the way home. When your dreams seem dead and opportunities ignore you, love and light to you. When the end has come and the darkness is before you, love and light to you all the way home. All the way home, all the way home, all the way home. I can see the light, though I'm miles from my home, my home, my home, sweet home. Love and light to you all the way home. Love and light to you all the way home. Love and light to you all the way home.
Woo, boy, I tell you, I'm enjoying this. I hope you folks are enjoying it as much as I am. Out on Facebook. How long have you been playing the auto harp?
The auto harp, well, let's see, maybe I think I got my first auto harp like when I was like 22, so like 23 years ago.
That was just a few years ago.
That was just a few years ago.
Well, you know, a few years ago, they came out with one that sort of would have an electrified keyboard on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, did you ever fool with that thing?
No, this
I
one
did.
has
That's the
a
real deal
pickup
there.
on it. Like you can plug it in and
Yeah,
amplify it.
yeah,
but-
that's the real deal.
Too. So
Yeah.
we always have to turn it way down.
Yeah, I'm always like a little less auto harp.
That's
No.
fun to tune up, I'd say.
Yeah, it holds its tune pretty well,
Yeah.
so it doesn't require like constant tuning like a
Maintenance.
guitar guitar
Yeah.
does.
I tune this thing up and it's always in sync with that. We've never had to
Yeah.
adjust the auto harp.
Yeah,
So it's kind of amazing.
I just like to sing, and I don't think that I could. I admire you guitar people. Like I'm glad that you're able to do what you're able to do. I just don't think I would be. I've picked up guitars before, and I feel like I'm holding a jellyfish. Like it's just nothing musical is going to happen from that for me. So this allows me to accompany myself. So
Well, what'd you put it up for?
Oh, the next couple of songs don't have autographs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
You don't want to play that one?
No, I just turned the page.
Okay,
to
let's
that.
go.
Are we good? Good. Okay.
Seems like we're doing okay
All
on
right.
time.
This is another song that Jeff wrote.
Well, except
The third and final verse
Right.
I wrote, and it's in Spanish. So,
Really?
Yes.
well, the song was a
Okay.
little short when I wrote it, and I knew that Erin is fluent in Spanish, and I said, why don't you write or at least translate some piece of it into Spanish, and then it'll become a bilingual song, and it'll be bigger by one verse. And then I think you found that translating it directly didn't work as well as
Translating
you
never
wanted
works.
to.
I mean,
so
like-
you ended up taking some liberties and kind
yeah,
of writing
like
a third verse altogether.
the rhymes and syllables, and none of that ever matches up from one language to another. So.
But I think it adds a lot to the song. And when we recorded it, I found some audio of a young girl speaking Spanish talking about music and things like that, and I sort of snuck that into the song as well. So it becomes a sort of a multicultural experience, I guess.
So how do we listeners interpret that last verse?
Just enjoy the musicality. Don't think too hard about it.
Well, you can tell them what it means.
Well, I mean, it means basically what the whole rest of the song
Yeah.
means. It's about like thinking about somebody else that you're not with right now.
Although a little less thinking about your elderly parents and probably a little more thinking about
It's a little bit more
girlfriend.
romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
See,
song's
I'm always going to wonder, what does that last verse really
Well, you're gonna have to
mean?
learn Spanish, Charlie.
I know what
I'm not giving anything away.
I'll tell you what we'll
Not
do.
giving anything away for
Some of
free.
you guys, some of you guys out there that's listening, I want you to interpret that last verse for me.
Okay, there you
What
go.
she's saying.
There you go. This is a quiz for all of you students that I've had over the years. Let's see.
Turn radio off. All right, well, it's called If I Dream of You. So.
Dream a little dream. It may turn out bigger than it seems. In a little while, it may come true. Find a little star, one that
Honey in a different world. I got that down.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll work on that Spanish part.
Okay, good.
There,
I know somebody that can help you if you get stuck.
well, good. You. All right. We'll be back here with more on Stars Across Kentucky. We have Erin Grace here, Jeff Richey, and they're killing it here today. Wow. All right. You guys down in Renfro Valley, pay attention to these two. Good stuff.
Are we on a commercial now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So have we done 3 or 4 songs?
That was number 4.
Oh, so are we going a little
You
fast?
might want to talk a little more.
Well, we could bust out Athens. We could do a 7th.
That's true.
Yeah, we've got a 7th up our sleeve if we need it.
Promise
Yeah,
a
well,
friend.
we'll just sort of mosey along through it here. We're not even, I would not really mind, since a lot of the folks have tuned in on Facebook too, going back to Subaru toward the end.
Oh, we want to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
She told me you liked that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a lot of play here at WRUK.
It gets a lot of play
Yeah,
here.
it
Yeah,
does.
so maybe we could end with Super then.
Okay.
At least once a week, I guarantee it.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Heavy
does.
rotation.
It does. It's in heavy rotation at WRVK. I love it. It's super cool. I mean, I can listen to that song. I can play that song whenever I want. But it's really cool to turn on your car radio and
You
like
got a
hear
notable guy
yourself.
from Berea watching you right now,
Oh,
Jeff
yeah?
Parker.
Who?
Jeff Parker.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jeff Parker.
Yeah, he's played with lots of the big talent acts.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and on Grand Ole Opry and
Children are talented as well.
yeah. And Jeff, by the way, you owe me a show. he's extremely good.
Yeah.
And I'm not bragging on you, Jeff. I'm telling the truth.
Oh, I thought you were talking to him. I was like, but he's right here.
It was
You meant
confusing
Jeff
for a
Parker.
moment, but-
Parker.
Okay, it took me a second
Thank you
to.
both.
Jeff Parker. Yeah. His family, the Parker brothers, they worked at Renfro Valley when I was there very young, because he was a kid then.
Mm-hmm.
And he's out, people like David Benson, some of the big Nashville acts, and he's extremely talented, and we're glad to call him a friend.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he's from Berea.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea Parker is a really talented fiddle player. Must be his daughter, I guess.
No, Jeff is
Or
Chelsea.
maybe a
Chelsea,
niece.
your family. That's what I do.
And then Don's the drummer.
By the way, Jeff has agreed to come back.
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Public embarrassment. Right?
He said we'll do it, and but he's just one of our talents that has paid his dues and worked really hard. Extremely talented, and he can sit down and play with any band.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They call him up and say, "Oh, you play?" Yeah.
I don't think you know him
On my reputation.
Yeah.
Chelsea is his first cousin.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Chelsea was his
cousin.
first cousin.
So now you've got a connection.
There you go.
You go. It'd be awesome to have that right behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Jeff Parker. We got him on here. We also have a Nashville guy on here. Mr. Glenn Pennington is on with us,
Hey, Glenn.
and several other entertainers out there. Larry Napier, he's a entertainer here locally. He's watching in here, and interestingly enough, of course. The beauty about this show is you get on the Facebook, you get on the radio, AM and FM, and then you're on streaming
Yeah.
all over the world,
Yeah.
like the folks, the Germans out in Denmark.
Yeah.
They, find these little spots that's got some, what you'd call a hot spot, I guess. You travel a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I was listening to you from Chile.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How did that trip go?
it was good. I was glad to. I was there right during the heat wave here, so I missed that horrible hot week you guys had.
It
in
was rather
Kentucky.
cool where you were.
It was quite cool. Yeah,
it's winter.
it's the winter where I was.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the hemispheres, and so we were having highs around like maybe 50 and lows around like 35 or 40 or something like that. So it was nice. I would definitely prefer to be a little bit chilly than as hot as you guys were that week. Goodness.
It was awful.
Yeah, I don't do well with the heat.
I don't think any of us do.
No.
Any of the listeners out there probably
No, but
appreciate
that was a fun trip, and I went to Chile the first time back in like 2009. I had a scholarship to go, and I was supposed to be there for a year, and I ended up only being there for 7 months because I got caught in this big earthquake and I had to leave early. But anyway, I made some really good friends there. So I've been back to visit. This was like the 5th time I've been back to visit my good friends down there. So it's I don't really do much like tourism while I'm down there anymore. Now I just kind of spend time with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
That's
friends.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good trip.
Good trip. And of course, Jeff over at Berea College, you probably take trips pretty often. Said you taught Asian and China.
Well, I teach
culture,
about China and Japan,
culture,
yeah,
pretty much
culture, history, things like that. Yeah, every couple of years, I'll certainly get over there and usually take a group of students. So I've taken students to Japan specifically probably 6 times in the last 15 years or something like that. You know, Kentucky has a lot of connections with Japan economically and historically. In fact, there's a, not here in Rockcastle, but in Madison County where I live, we have a sister region relationship in Japan. And that part of Japan where we're connected has a museum dedicated entirely to the Kentucky-Japan relationship, because there was a missionary from Louisville, actually, back in the 30s who went over and had to leave after Pearl Harbor, and turned as an enemy, just as we did with Japanese who were stuck on this side. And then after the war, came back with the occupation and never left. He died there in Japan decades later, and he was a big force for connecting people in rural Japan and rural Kentucky. And one of the lessons that comes forward, I think, from his experience is that people in rural areas are more alike than they are different, despite considerable differences in language, culture, et cetera, et cetera. There's something about mountain folks that seems to cut across all kinds of cultural differences. And,
Yeah, I was thinking
that's been really valuable for our students to see as well.
I was thinking about how valuable you two as a pair are, as both educators, and both very talented in many areas, obviously, speaking the Spanish and all the other things, and now you're in background in history, and of course you've got a background in history too, when you think about it, and teaching other nations, some of those are students here in America, and what an awesome duo you are, and schools ought to be using you guys to the max.
Well, maybe they will.
Well, I mean, really, do you think about the powerful impact that you can have? And I mean, you've had a great impact on me, just sitting here listening to you and enjoying your talent.
Thanks.
But then I'm sitting here thinking about, good Lord, think about the talent over here, and think about the talent over here. You two together, combined together, you've got so much to offer.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Did you mention mountains because you were trying to transition to this song?
Not so, but I'll take credit for that brilliant.
I was like, oh, Jeff, look at Jeff, like,
Well, it's in the back of my mind, maybe.
being smooth, making those transitions. No, but this is an interesting story how this particular song came. This is another one that Jeff wrote, but it has a very Rockcastle connection.
Yeah, very specific. We were playing at Kentucky Music Hall of Fame, as they do various singer-songwriter kinds of events. And on the same bill with us was a young man from here in Mount Vernon called Darren Sturgill. I hope he's online or is
I think he's been on here before, hasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Darren, you've had Darren. Anyway, really talented guy, and he went on before us, and so he told some stories about growing up here. And one of the stories he told was that as a even younger person, growing up here, he thought he would get out of here as fast as he could. He had that attitude, and then, of course, he was there.
Yeah, he's back and he loves it.
He's back, and everything's happening. You know,
But when he was younger,
he saw
he
things
never
differently as an older
thought that's
person.
how it would have been.
But he said one of the things he said was, when I was younger, I thought, I'm not coming back here. And it just went through my head when I heard him say that. I thought, I have to write a song about that, about the young guy who lives in the small mountain town who thinks, whatever it takes, I'm going to get out of here. And so this song is called I'm Not Coming Back Here.
So Darren has made the big stage again.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Hopefully he's flattered by the reference.
We've played this before and he's been around,
I think
right?
he's heard it.
I think he's heard it, yeah.
Anyway, so that's where it's come from. Anyway, so I'm not coming back here.
Sometimes these old mountains feel just like a long lost friend. Other times they feel like big old walls closing in.
Waves can look like mountains when you're on a ship at sea, but
Ocean waves collapse instead of closing in on me. I've gotta put this place behind I was born at the wrong time somehow. And if the ever fickle fates allow, I'm not coming back here, 'cause there's nothing left for me. Everywhere I've ever lived now feels just like a dream. Some I wake up laughing from, and other ones I scream.
We don't choose our nightmares, we're just given what we take.
One of these fine mornings I will sweep myself away. I gotta put this place behind me now. Guess I was born at the wrong time somehow. And if the ever fickle fates allow, I'm not coming back here, 'cause there's nothing left for me. This town is like a house that I've been living in too long. Rearrange the furniture, but everything looks wrong.
Try to knock the wall down, try to build a second floor.
Every room has windows, but there ain't a single door. I gotta put this place behind me now. Guess I was born at the wrong time somehow. And if the ever fickle fates allow, I'm not coming back here, 'cause there's nothing left for me.
Oh, guys, waiting for that next verse.
That's what it was like
It's
hanging
gonna
in.
resolve
Somebody
like
off
his
guard on
feelings
that
about
one.
Mount Vernon.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
All right, you're not coming back here.
But he did. He's doing very well.
Yeah, actually,
it was
he's
very
playing a
good.
lot of interesting music.
Well written, too.
I would recommend Darren Sturgill's
Yeah,
music
he is
to you.
good. Yeah.
He reminds me a lot in his guitar style of a guy who was very popular in the 80s called Michael Hedges, who was amazing, sort of the Jimi Hendrix of acoustic guitar at that time, and died too young, so people have forgotten about him now, but very percussive and a lot of innovative techniques on the acoustic, and sort of a one-man band on that instrument. So lots of good stuff to hear from Darren. Hope he's out there listening.
Your
And the
guitar,
check's in the mail, right, Darren?
your guitar you're playing now, that,
This is an unusual instrument.
it is an unusual instrument. I've been listening to it because it's got an unusual sound.
Well, if I can hold it up for the camera here, you can see that the body style is a little different. It's a guitar that's based on Venetian mandolin construction techniques. And it produces mandolin-style tones, so it's very mid-heavy. It doesn't have a whole lot of bottom end, but it's very penetrating. And it's from the early days in between when banjos got replaced by guitars in popular music and the electrification of those guitars. So people were looking, the reason that the guitars sort of edged out the banjos in early jazz and things like that was people were looking for more chordal possibilities, 6 strings rather than 5 or 4. But the other problem was volume, and banjos are awfully loud. So in order to make guitars sort of comparably loud, they started experimenting with construction techniques, and this was built. I'm not totally sure of the date of this. It's about 100 years old.
Wow.
So it's late 20s, maybe very early 30s.
Still beautiful.
They stopped making them in 35. So they're made by the K Craft Company of Chicago. It has this mother of toilet seat inlay here on the
Yeah, the old K
headstock.
guitar, I mean, it was, around.
It's a slightly different company, but they're called K Craft. And anyway, a lot of the early country blues guys, Blind Blake and Josh White and people like that played these. And a lot of it was between the construction of the guitar and their style, it sort of suited that kind of heavy attack that they had, because there really had to be their own amplifiers. And I play a lot of mandolin, and when I saw this, I thought, that is a guitar mandolin. I have to see what that's all about. And so I've picked it up for this particular project, and it's been a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, Jeff, you mentioned banjos, so let's plug your other act
Oh,
while we're at it. So
okay.
Jeff is in another band called 3 Men and a Banjo.
And
And
Erin's not involved.
I'm not in that one.
Not a
No.
man or a banjo.
No, I'm neither man nor banjo. So, but you play stand-up bass in that one, right? And that's your main instrument, right? Is bass.
Yeah, I'm really a bass player.
Yeah.
And
Well, you'd never know it from your talent.
And then you might know the other two guys, the Cons, Tyler and Randall Kahn.
Randall and his son Tyler Kahn. They were from Berea.
You'll have to get the cons over. Can you make that magic happen?
Well, you've got a limited amount of space here. We might be
Well,
able to,
He gets some pretty big bands in here
I've had
sometimes.
the McLean family in here.
right? Well, if they can do it, we sure can.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only three of us.
They
Yeah.
killed that, didn't they?
So Randall plays the banjo,
Right,
and then
and-
Tyler, his son, plays mandolin, and he can do some amazing stuff on the mandolin.
Yeah, they're both really
They're
great
both
players.
amazing, yeah. And we used to play in a group together, and Randall would play dobro
And also banjo.
and also banjo. So they're all very multi-talented and multi-instrumentalists. I just play my old auto harp and sing. So
Yeah. It's we don't Erin and I don't do very much very often. When we do, it's a lot of fun. But one of the reasons that it's precious is because we don't do very often. Because I'm usually gigging with this other.
they play
group.
out a lot. His 3-minute of banjo plays
So
out
you're
a
going to
lot.
make that happen then, right?
Come back to your
You're
studio.
going to call me up and say, Charlie, give me a date.
Let's definitely talk about it. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, so we
Well, you got time for 2 songs here. You know what? We wanted your next song, and then Subaru. I want to.
Okay, Charlie wants us
Daddy is
to.
tuned in, and he's kicking the tires and lighting the fire.
So are we going to do this one first and then end
I
with
guess so.
the reprieve?
Reprise.
Is that the right word?
Reprise is
Reprise.
reprise is what we need after we play it.
Okay. All right. So yes. So
So you got a
this.
story here.
Yeah. So this song,
Back to
Charlie,
Erin's
you've never
song,
heard
right?
this. This song.
This is
It's
probably
very
not-
new. Like
Probably not heard by many people.
No, it hasn't been heard by many people. And like I said, I've only written, maybe a dozen and change songs. And this is, and I hadn't written one in like probably almost a decade. And then
She was so excited when she told me about it.
yeah, and this song it's called Sturgeon Moon, and it's about a friend who passed away on the evening of the Sturgeon Moon, so which is the full moon in August.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I didn't know if it was like too like specific, like because to me everything means like it's about a certain person, and so I played it for Jeff. I was like, does this song work outside of the context that I wrote it in? And he was like, oh yeah, it's good.
It's a great tune. We're going to record it probably in the next month or so. So eventually it'll be available in a more wide way. But right now,
This is the only chance.
this is exclusive.
Yeah, this is exclusive to WRVK. And,
Right, absolutely. Great. State of Maine says, hey.
all right, Maine. I love Maine. Maine's one of my favorites.
All right, so
So you ready?
start with that.
That big old sturgeon moon lit up your way across to be received by one sweet old dear. And we sing songs at night beneath the silver light that'll keep us all together throughout the year. In a Kentucky valley, a family gathers, and magic blossoms bloom like wildflowers. Shady water cools us, night air soothes us, and if you listen while you sing, you might hit a pretty harmony. That big old sturgeon moon lit up your way across to be received by one sweet old dear. And we sing songs at night beneath the silver light that'll keep us all together throughout the years. When you walk in this valley, you don't have to worry. Never be lost, forgotten, bored, or go hungry. A warm glow will guide you, bonds of love will bind you, and our voices will rise like a tide that'll carry you home. ones we hold dear, and we sing songs at night beneath the silver light that'll keep us all together throughout the years. Yeah, they'll keep us all together throughout the year.
Beautiful job. You got to send me that song.
We will when we get it recorded.
All right, that's beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
could pull it off from Facebook, I guess, but I like to go that way. Sometimes
We should have it by the fall at some time.
All right, Subaru, real quick.
Okay, all right.
Got 'em up.
All right.
All right. Erin
let me
Grace's
take a-
song In the Back of My Subaru.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoops,
Oh, gee.
hang on. Well, give me a play.
I think I was,
I forgot they had to put a cape on it. Alrighty. Now we're ready.
All right. There's a party in the holler, and I know I'm gonna go staying home. Just wouldn't feel right. But at 3 in the morning, the cops they get bored, so I think I'll just spend the night in the back of my Subaru. In the back of my Subaru. Oh, things I do in the back of my Subaru. I met a kooky little man who likes to party till dawn, and I feel like trying something new. Well, lucky for me and lucky for him, there's just enough room for two in the back of my Subaru. In the back of my Subaru. Oh, things I do in the back of my Subaru. Back seats lay flat, and I got a cozy mat, some blankets and a windshield shade. It's not a fancy camper or a big RV, but the bed's already made in the back of my Subaru. In the back of my Subaru. Oh, things I do in the back of my Subaru. I've had her parked now for a while, just inside of the gate of that kooky little man's homestead. And if he runs me off, or if I gotta go, I still know how to lay my head in the back of my Subaru. In the back of my Subaru. Oh, things I do in the back of my Subaru. Oh, what did I get into in the back of my Subaru?
Erin Grace and Jeff Richey here on Stars Across Kentucky. You truly are Stars Across Kentucky. And what is the Sweet Spire?
We are the Sweet Spires. What is it?
Yay, thanks for having us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for having us. Okay.
You're coming back, right?
Yeah, sure.
And Jeff's going to fix me up with another beer.
Appreciate you.
All right, see you. Stars Across Kentucky here, Charlie Napier on board. And we're getting ready to transition over to the news and a whole lot of